one. This is called Path of Exile 2 is a better gold digger than Diablo 4. This is a Path of Exile 2 review. Now, I have played Path of Exile for... How many hours do I have on it now? Where is it? Path of Exile. Here we go. I have... I barely have 4 hours on it. Now, I think Path of Exile 2 it's a fun game so far. I've been having a lot of fun with it. The only thing is that I worry about other people is what they call the skill tree, which I don't think it's a tree. It's a skill fucking forest. It is the size of the Amazon rainforest, I swear to God. It looks daunting as all fucking hell. And it will scare people who have not played this sort of game before because it looks like it's so confusing. That's what it looks like. It's a lot simpler than people think. Once you actually understand what you're doing, it is a hell of a lot simpler than what you believe. But I think this game is great. But let's see what this video has to say. Let's see. No. This is Liara. Liara Tassoni from Mass Effect. She is best girl. She is best girl to romance.
Oh, pimp!
She's a pretty blue lady.
Live from New
Oh, hang on. There we go. I need to turn it back down.
Oh, pimp! I am coming at you live from New
That was really loud.
I've been seeing drones whizzing above me all night. I don't know where they're headed, but I know where I'm headed. To Activision's funeral, pimp, because they've been taking it in all holes that...
Oh yeah, Marvel Rivals has been doing also really, really fucking good. It has been kicking the ever-living shit out of Overwatch 2. And I played Marvel Rivals. The sort of hero shooter games isn't really sort of my thing, but I had more fun with Marvel Rivals than I did Overwatch 2. And I played more Overwatch 2 than I played more Overwatch overall than I have Marvel Rivals. But Marvel Rivals to me was a lot more fun than Overwatch. And Path of Exile 2 to me was a more well-made overall game than Diablo was.
This Christmas season, they're gasping for air. Their stockings getting stuffed by Chinese ingenuity. On one side, they got Marvel Rivals eating in on their fan-animated projects market, and on the other side, Diablo 4's looking like Diablo poor. Gimme some. I'd say Path of Exile 2's the Diablo killer, but Diablo is the Diablo killer.
Oh yeah, Diablo 4... It was a complete shit show. I mean, Diablo 3 was a hell of a lot better than Diablo 4. I played a lot of Diablo 3 as well, and I like Diablo 3. I started playing it on the 360, and then the Xbox. I think I played it on the Xbox One. I can't remember, but I think it was much better than Diablo 4.
Path of Exile 2 is just the grave pisser on her. And for that reason, I have no reason to compare the two games in depth at all. No, what I find much funnier is that not only did they have to outdo them on making a Diablo sequel, but they also had to be the better gold digger. Stay there for a second. Ministry of Love, that is digger with a capital D. Once more, a giant D. Because we all know that diggers have big Ds. Why are you looking at me like that? What do you never play Deep Cock Galactic? Just look at the size of that digger's drill. Triple G made this game so good that Tencent can use it as a vessel to rob people.
See, here's the thing. The reason why a lot of people aren't really complaining about Path of Exile 2's sort of gold trap or gold digger, as this guy calls it, is because the game overall is good. It is so good that these people don't mind spending the money to get these things because it looks good. The game is well made. The battle system is really good. The talent system, even though it's looks daunting and confusing as fuck, is a lot simpler than people think. So it's well made. This game overall is well made, and people will overlook the fact that a lot of these things are 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 bucks to get some of these stuff. They'll overlook that if it is a well-rounded and well-made game. Unlike Diablo 4, which was made shit, and people aren't going to overlook this shit, so...
in the streets, and the fans don't give a fuck. In fact, they're inviting them to stop by their bank so they can come get the rest. $75 horse.
Yeah, this was another thing. They made the horse armor A cosmetic for your horse costs more than the base game. And the base game was shit. Now, if the game was done really good and people had no problems with it or anything, and it looked like the developers actually cared about the fucking game, they would overlook the fact that the horse armor was 65 fucking bucks.
Armor? How about $80 human armor? Fuck you, pay me. Battle Pass? We don't need it. Be sure to wishlist that crab skin. It may go on sale for $40. Got a problem with that? Nah, take it up with China. 10 cents gonna be $10 by the time this game leaves early access. By God. And before I get into what I
have not spent any money on any of the gold, so at least I can't remember if I did. I don't think I did.
Actually came here to talk about, I just need to make this abundantly clear. I did not buy a single pack of them blood diamonds, but if I did buy that $60 bundle that had all them blood diamonds included, I would buy the crab armor if. Alright, now let's get to the whole real reason for why I made this video. This is a special episode of Fleek Feuds while he's on the run. We surveyed 100 people and asked them what the best class in Path of Exile 2 is. We got 7 answers up on the board. What is the number 1 answer? Warrior. Good answer. Good answer. Now...
I don't know if I agree with this. I haven't played. So far, I've been playing as the witch. I like it because I can summon skeletal people. It is basically the necromancer, which I love the necromancer. I played a lot of the necromancer in Diablo 3. I fucking love that class. I have not played the warrior. I have not played any other class yet in Path of Exile, so I personally cannot say if the warrior is the best class. Now, is it the class that does the most damage? I don't know, probably. But is it the best class out of all? Very subjective. Very subjective.
Let's ask the board. Is the best class warrior? Outstanding answer. I mean, now it's the only answer because we just hung them all and they were all... Oh shit.
Yeah, it's funny when you make a class, when you create a character, when you choose one of them, they all get hung, but the character you chose breaks free and runs off. It's really morbid.
Tracing me. Flick off, he's gotta go, everybody. Warrior is the best class in this game, but not just any warrior. I'm talking specifically the all damage, no survivability glass hammer warrior. Our purpose is 2 things, to slam and to jam, and we only need 1 upgrade to back that up. More damage.
My God. I basically kind of went this route as well with my witch. I increased like a couple of the nodes I used to increase my intellect because I need to find a way to increase my spirit because that means I can have more skeletal warriors, more skeletal archers and shit like that. The more spirit I have. I don't know how to increase my fucking spirit aside from possibly armor pieces. I don't know. But I I increased the damage for my spells and my skeletal people. So I'm basically a glass cannon witch. But yeah, you got to be really good at dodging and shit if you don't want to get basically one-shotted if you're a glass cannon because you are squishy. Squishy but powerful.
Damn, you got a couple more skill points on you? I promise. I'm just gonna use it to get back on my feet. Sure, I'll put it into survivability. No, I won't. More damage.
So much damage.
You're gonna notice your attack speed went from to. And to counteract this, you're gonna need some attack speed modifiers. Great work getting those on there. But now that you have all this speed, you're gonna notice your damage is lower. Actually, no you won't, because my dumbass wrote that line at 4 a.m. and got 2 completely different skills confused. Still go ahead and add more damage.
Good God.
I see the drone, it's right there. That's what I've been telling you all day. This thing's been following me around, dropping hammers on me. Look at that shit. Now look at me and
Good
my
God.
4K eyes. Now that you have the passives down, you need to know the tools. Studies show the number 1 reason for why new warriors push out and change classes is because they use the sword and board instead of the 2-handed hammer.
I've been hearing that the sword and shield is not a very good way to go. So I'm probably in my off time I'll probably make a warrior and check it out. I'm mainly going to keep doing the witch for streams, but I'll check other classes off streams just to see how they are, because I actually want to try the warrior just to see how it is.
We actually have footage of a poor soul minutes before he lost his life to the minion meta build.
Fucking retarded. I fucking hate this game. Oh, it's just the way it is. That big guy touched me all over and it made my pee-pee feel funny.
Now,
For those who didn't know, that was Asmongold. I like Asmongold. He's pretty good.
look at this champion. This man of size and groinal prowess. Why are you doing?
Grand slam it, Dennis! Grand slam, just keep slamming. Just keep slamming. One more time he said, too fucking easy. It's too fucking...
Two-handed hammers are the greatest invention since God created the Toyota Tacoma. First, you start with just one big hammer. Simple, effective, powerful. We may be slow, but we hit hard. Next, when I really want to punish something,
God
that's when I whip out
damn,
my
that's a
micro
shit ton of
hammer.
damage.
Both of them. Slam, jam, thank you, ma'am. I can't believe he used only those hammers to take out that big beast. By God. Look at that crustacean double fist and those tiny hammers, just like his mother, that crab. But you didn't think it stopped there, did you? There's a whole nother level that you totally didn't just see in that last image, and that is using two-handed hammers. You got it.
Oh God, I played World of Warcraft for a while, and when I made a warrior and when I found out I could dual wield two-handers, I immediately worked my ass off just so I can get that, because I wanted to double fist two-handers, because it was like, it made me, I felt so fucking powerful when I could do that. I know my attack speed was shit, but my God, did I feel fucking powerful when I could do that.
To do this because going from one big hammer to two big hammers is going to increase your damage from 2,000 to 300. Don't worry, lower numbers is better. It's like golf. No, don't debate me on this. I have single-digit points in intelligence, and my hammer is bigger than yours. Hit it, drone! Alright, then I thought I could time the drone shot. Now you're probably thinking after that last statement that I'm losing my goddamn mind. And you'd be right, but what I was actually trying to show you was another key part of the warrior build, denial. The reality is I put 12 points into
Here's the giant fucking... Hang on.
Was another key part of the warrior build, denial.
Yeah, see, this is part. This is only part of the supposed skill tree that they are saying. This is not when I first saw this, I was like, this is not a skill tree. This is a fucking skill forest. Now, here's the thing. You don't go around this entire thing as one class. Each starter node that you see right here is for each class that branches off this way. So this one is for the warrior that he's on, so it branches out this way. So you can tell that, I mean, you can branch into the other ones, but all of this right here is just all of the warrior. Now, it looks complicated, but if you know what you want to go for and you understand what you're going for, this becomes much simpler and much easier to understand. It looks daunting as hell just because of how many nodes there are. But it's a lot easier to understand than people believe it might be. It just looks daunting.
The reality is I put 12 points into strength so I could dual wield those big hammers thinking I'd do double the damage, but now I'm doing half. Sure, yeah, I could respec. It's not that I don't have the gold, it's just... Do you know how many people I told that I was making a homebrew meta build? Do you know how much shit I talked? I can't let this failure stain my record. Denial's the only way out. I've already been making preparations to come...
There are some people who are so stubborn that they will absolutely refuse to respec because they are just that. They're like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna fucking do it. I am stubborn. Damn it.
Cover up my mistake Billy Boy Clinton style. Actually, it's probably why those drones have been following me around, but they'll never find it. Not in time, at least. Anyways, as I was saying, denial is a necessity when it comes to the warrior.
God, look at that. They went from right there to there with one fucking hit. Oh my God, he's chunky. That is a chunky boy. That is a glass fucking cannon, my friends. That is a chunky warrior.
Class. When people say the warrior's the worst class because every other class can do massive AoE damage from a safe distance, deny. They give you proof, deny harder. When people say as a warrior all your loot will be staffs and wands, and for the entire campaign you have to craft all your hammers using an 8 ball of runes, Deny. These people are obviously
Deny.
ignorant. You also get crossbows and regular bows. And finally, when people say the warrior is the worst class in the strength trials because they're slow and fat and their entire job is exchanging damage for damage, which is quite hard to do in a trial where the whole fucking challenge is not to get hit, deny. When they plucked my
Deny.
diabetes ass out of a McDonald's and threw me onto an American Ninja Warrior course, I knew I was destined for greatness. For your information, my melee class does great, actually. I am excelling in all my melee activities. Look at all this melee. Oh, you got a problem with me calling this a melee ability? Well, I completely understand. Listen, we're out of time. I was gonna fight myself over this strong position that none of you have, but it looks like we'll have to do that next time because my Christmas cane's just arrived and I gotta go defile some chicken fingers. Listen, I'll finish this review when half my skill tree doesn't say coming soon. Alright, I gotta go. Thanks to the flock of pimps for bankrolling this video, and another huge thanks to all the pimpers for keeping this caravan moving. Have a holly jolly Christmas. I'll see you all again soon. I have some very big things in the works.
Of course you do. You know, for early access, I gotta admit, Path of Exile 2 has been doing a fantastic job for the entire 4 hours I've been playing it. I've been having a good time. A good 4 hours. It'll be more once this video is done. There'll be a lot more time on it. But yeah, that was Path of Exile 2 is a better gold digger than Diablo 4. PoE 2 review. Yeah, it is a better gold digger, but that's also it being a better game. So it's forgiven because it is a better game. Yeah. Okay.